This tutorial will show the instructor how to edit a quiz and add questions to it, whether new questions or those from a question bank. You will also see how to use the new easier controls in Moodle 2 to adjust question ordering and paging for the quiz. From the course homepage, either go to a week and select the quiz, or click Quizzes in the Activities block and select the quiz you want to edit. If this is a new quiz, you will see the Edit button. Existing quizzes will not have this, but you can always edit by clicking the Edit Quiz link in the Quiz Administration section of the left pane. In the Editing Quiz screen, you will see any questions in the quiz on the left. This new quiz has no questions yet, and your question bank appears on the right. The question bank holds any questions you have put in these categories. The default for this quiz shows questions that can be selected for this quiz only. There are none here yet. The default for the course, Moodle Train in this case, has questions that can be used in any quiz in this course. The default for the professor, John Doe in this case, has questions that can be used across any of the professor's courses. To add or move categories, go to the Question Bank section under Quiz Administration. You will see sections for importing and exporting questions, for instance, to use questions from other courses, and also this Categories section, which allows you to add new subcategories. Just go to the Add Category section at the bottom and select the parent category that your new subcategory will be under, give it a name, and click the Add Category button. Now let's go back to the Edit Quiz page and use the course default questions. I can put any question into this quiz by clicking the chevron symbol to the left of it, or I can select a few of them by clicking the boxes. You can also select the T box at the top to select all of the questions shown on this screen. When done, click the Add to Quiz button. You can see that these now appear under the quiz. Note also the Add Random Questions section. This will put in a random question from the category that is selected at the top. Each student will get different random questions from the other students. There's also a button to add a random question in the center section, and also a button to add a new question when you need to create a new one. Let's click the Add a Question button to see the various question types that can be created. Click any type to see a description on the right. Selecting one and clicking Next will take you to the setup screen for that type, so you can enter the question, its mark, and any choices to present, feedback, etc. When saved, the question becomes part of the question bank, so it can be selected when creating other quizzes. Now notice that the questions are organized according to the number of questions per page setting that was selected in the quiz settings shown in another tutorial. The quiz editing page allows you to change the order and paging. Simple moves can be done on this page, or for more control, click the Order and Paging tab. The Order and Paging tab has controls for removing selected questions, adding new pages, moving questions, and reordering questions. You can adjust the numbers at the right for easy control of the question order. For instance, if I want to move a question to another spot, I give it a number between the numbers of the adjacent questions for that spot. You can also use the repaginate button to change the number of questions per page. Note that there's no save button on this page. Changes you make are immediately in effect. When done, you can see what the quiz looks like by clicking on the preview link in the quiz administration block. You will see the questions as they will appear. Answer any questions you want as a student would. You can click the next button to go to the next page of the quiz, or use the quiz navigation boxes on the left to jump directly to the page view for a question. You can flag any questions to remind you to check them later. A flagged question will have a small red mark in the upper right corner of its navigation box. When you finish the preview, you can submit your answers and see the results in the navigation boxes, which show red for wrong answered questions and green for correctly answered questions. If you see any problems, you can still flag any questions you want to review later. That's how you edit a quiz and add questions to it. Thank you.